Houdini the cover, put the pig in the blanket. This one pig popping for popping pills in the Popeye. Pop the pig left properly, popping the Popeye. Life is short, but we drink with the pigskin. Clean bill of health, but he smell like pigment. Heard it before, herbivore, herbing your horse. You be fucking with pigs like you turban the. See a pig, slap a pig, nigga, no question. No pork on my phone, but I'ma make an exception. Don article, Don plan murder. He's me, turn PIG to spam burger.
There is swelling outrage tonight after an unarmed African-American teenager was shot and killed by police. There are conflicting reports about what led up to the shooting.
Fuck the pigs, my nigga. The cop walking around with a semi-automatic rifle is terrified. Fuck the pigs, my nigga. Fuck these niggas, man. Tell your pigs suck my dick, nigga.
Dog cipher divine, see cipher swine, abomination, I'm on the station, no CSI. A hossa is a pig that fly. I don't fuck with no Kabasa grip and spit that nine. General Steve, the guard MC. Pop a squeeze, turn the copper and the hard head cheese. I consume warm and sour sin. Fuck a loony tune, fuck your kid, off with your wig. I greet the assalamu alaikum, stop on the pump shot. He turn crooked, cop the bacon on these Brooklyn blocks on day one. You thinking this shit sweet, your friends weak, the fifth speak, pickle your pig's feet. Heckler Koch, cop, welcome to Jam Rock. These ram blocks, my man's not fucking with ham hops. The hand hot, 10 combs, the sket chrome. Catch a cow with on patrol, smoking like neck bones.
Guys, come in every second, right? You know how to do the man. Mobilize somebody.
Say I'm creeping, cause I got my hoodie on. I'm up to no good, money in my bloody palms. I can't help it, that in my hood we coming strong. We unified over bread, so we get our hustle on. We cover our bases, we hustle and cover our faces. We tussle with Satan and struggle with races to make it. We up in this matrix with nothing but muscle and graces. My family's in the hospital, we struggle to pay it. So, it's going down, stolen goods plus holding pound. You think it's slowing down, counties still see the LRL. I'm puffing an Ella Square and hustle until I mel a couple of fellas. Hell ain't many of us that ain't seen a cell. You know what I'm saying? I pass time trying to hold us some bacon. That's swine, but you know we can make it. Mad crying to the dough that we bake it. This unemployment rate is higher than the skyscraper. I ain't even trying to fake it. I'm really trying to dollar some acres. I know some patriots that's dying to take it. Load up the basic artillery. That's the bass and a sample of symphonies that you embrace until you feeling me. It's really deep. My ability just to creep a recording facilities. Taught them and taught them how it really be. To get the fortune, you breaking the law. Meanwhile, these cops is mistaking you for a criminal, breaking your jaw. And we walk the block with big dreams and blocks. We got to get a hustle on. This work means a lot. We work schemes, it's hot. We got to get a hustle on. And we walk the block with big dreams and blocks. We got to get a hustle on. This work means a lot. We work schemes, it's hot. We got to get a hustle on. Shit. They say we face death. That's when the truth come out. Who we really are. And I'm a certified general like Patton, except they call me Powhatan Exceptional. I rap it professional, since the dad and the phone track in the back while I'm blazing you with the facts. I'm aggressive when I attack. I'm never slacking a slouch, never rapping for clout out. Make sure when they tap it, the style is blowing out the style. Cause if they slacking, my immediate reaction is to bounce. We got half about an ounce, 40 dashes for all you clowns. See my passion is blasting sounds out of speakers. Sound of the reaper was counting. Keeps me around all the teachers and deep thinkers. It's home, and this is the playground where even Aristotle can lay down and tell. Play on the stair while I lay them down. You have my permission. You can say it, pal. I'm living my vision if you listen. Beneath the rhythm, ain't no stopping these dust from spinning. Come from humble beginners. Keep the pigeons in position. They humble me in the kitchen. And we walk the block with big dreams and pop. We got to get a hustle on. This work means a lot. We work schemes. It's hot. We got to get a hustle on.
Shout out to Paulie and Tommy.
I
wish I could whisk you away, wish the pain away, hold you late at night until we call it a day. I wish things were simple and I could just pick you like a bouquet, tell you the way I feel and it would be okay. Why are you so familiar? I only met you today. I know you're not mine, so tell me why is it that I feel this way? Is it your smile that shines like the sun ray through the heaviest clouds to brighten up the darkest day? Is it your scent? Smells like it was heaven sent, taking me to places I've never been without spending a cent. Now we spend time, I wonder where the hours went. You're my essential, other half that makes me equal. But this is more than arithmetic. Without your love, I'm hard to mention on without a tick. Call without a trick, a drum without a kick. Don't know what to do about it, cause to do without it makes me sick. Makes me sick whenever we're apart. Find myself running a race, trying to find your heart. I swear the more you age, the finer you are. Shine when we share space like a binary star. Makes me sick whenever we're apart. I find myself running a race, trying to find your heart. I swear the more you age, the finer you are. Shine when we share space like a binary star.
I turn invisible, economic bombing. I turn invisible, reappear to you visual. I turn invisible, economic bombing. I turn invisible, reappear to you visual.
I'm under your skin, blend madness with sadness. Reverse it to gladness, but don't tell Gladys, Mabel, or Helga. Keep it a secret, whatever I tell ya. Yeah. Toroidal loops, antimatter combustion equals alpha omega, ultra destruction. MCs break loose in a digital code of ones and zeros while I implode. Recharge, reload, with optical measures, teleport to Hawaii for a tropical pleasure. Radiation station, molecules molded inside of a realm where time could be folded. Interstellar beams with translucent shells, casting ill spells at Gargamels. Frequencies flip, fanatical form that will tear off the roof of your college door.
I turn invisible, economic bombing. I turn invisible, reappear to you visual. I turn invisible, economic bombing. I turn invisible, reappear to you visual.
Yeah. Shout out Third Rail, Third Degree Burns.
Magnificent.
Ben Grimm remix right here. Exclusive Ben Grimm remix.
And the magnificent. I'm shaking my soul. People as they partying. Time to hit my funky rap for me, but this one again. I did display them the way I like to say them. It's not a different style that I use to amuse and hate. I'm the original, hellified kinging. Perfect as I'm flowing down, and you know that I'm bringing the crowd to enjoyment. Or what I do, like going to I get the people cheering because of what they're hearing. Moving and grooving to a devastating sound is blaring because they're in the mood for me. The BRC, the Emmas, the ARKI. The party ripper, never tripping, king of crowd pleaser. I can turn it out without a doubt. And in season, I entertain crowds, a million and fouls. Homeboys making noise as I do browse through a girl's blouse. Say the funky rhyme to make the girls get naked. I can turn it out with different sounds on my record that I say give them. Enjoy the rhythm, the magnificent record maker of prison. The big party.
Retarded.
Rapper style used by me. The BRC can make okay, I was the Ian. You will be agreeing. A brother and a brother LSC say like G and hope what is technique. Keep the people freaking like me, the biz my keeper call my style is so unique. Guaranteed to rock the mic with vibe that I say. I'm just as good as Clint Eastwood, so won't you make my day? Marky the original, yes I am the boss. And I can rock the microphone for you and yours. Go, I want you till my voice is hoarse. Then take a pause. And you know, of course, I can rock a party with so much force. I'm the greatest entertainer, Marvin Gaye, of course. But kisses and photo at the beginning was lost. And I don't eat spaghetti without the meat sauce. Whether Ragul, Prego, Hunts, or Aunt Billy, you wanna get this, then try to get Billy with me being human. Because I'm like woman, Reagan is depressed, but so was Harry Truman.
Get retarded. We retarded, retarded. We retarded, retarded. We retarded, retarded. Get retarded, retarded.
Make rhymes each and every day, and always seem to come with something fresh to say. In January, February, March, April, May, and the other 7 months of the year. But anyway, hey, to the label, okay, here's a rhyme I must display. When I'm finished, you begin to say, hip hip hooray! I will be an MC till I'm old and gray, and I can even rock the mic, which is the day. Yo, ladies of the 80s know that I'm the original B-I-C-M-A-R-K. I say for the E, you know me, and my man Big Daddy. I can't forget the Master Koofy and my partner, my best friend DJ Swanee. Rock up the mic with say definitely. No, listen, don't be missing. I will never be dissing. I just rock the mic and always have discipline. Listen to the brother, ain't no brother you discover. I rock up the mic just if I'm your mother. And the magnificent.
Shout out to Pico Suave.
And the magnificent. I want you.
Yeah, happy Monday. Monday Night Fresh, live, round 1, April 21st, 2025. Interviewing Phill Most Chill live in 7 minutes. 6.5 minutes. Shout out to Blade Gordon, DJ O-Tech.
We make the best deals and make the best moves and push the best whips and rock the best jewels. They trying to catch up from the me from 10 years ago. I push the envelope, your boy been the GOAT. There's no redos or second chances to life. Wrist looking like Devon Smite and blinding lights. Cock the Desert Eagle for the Resident Evil. Shatter the feeble, account diesel. Masterpieces on my easel. Some people grow together, some people grow apart. I do it for the love and do it for the art. I paint portraits of war with every letter. It only gets better. Survive the stormy weather. Pockets inflated. Your attempts to win will be negated. My swift blade leaving limbs amputated. It's well stated. I'm a favorite of your favorite. Some say I'm overrated or criminally underrated. Rappers step to me and get degraded. You gotta want it enough and do what it takes to get it. What's the limits to the dollars that can be made in minutes? The purge must be done, evil eradicated. Anything can happen if I just imagine it. We collaborated, Craven got me activated. These streets be as cold as death. My real dogs, it's only a few that's left. I'm floating again. You can say that I've awoken again. Could probably end with hunger with the stroke of the pen. Rappers better find a better place to hide. The dump guy coming, don't be alarmed to be surprised. And if I slack, I gotta make up for it. And if I slack, I gotta make up for it. And if I slack, I gotta make up for it. And if I slack, I gotta make up for it.
Yeah, that one goes out to DJ Third Rail.
Time it is. Ultimate dump guy. When it comes to this marksman shit, I'm nice. Ice, shoot you through the same hole twice. A MC beating me is a negative. The survival rate of my special moves is in the negatives. It's not relative, it's definite to get decimated. I'm not the one for underestimating. I'm never afraid to do what needs to be done. Sometimes it isn't fun. The discipline is needed to stay the course. Many give up, it's a long road ahead. You made your bed, you gotta lay in it. The carbon, I'm spraying it. My microphone is dangerous, don't play with it. I'm the one like Tank Davis, one of the greatest. Took a small hiatus. You see me high haters. My blows create craters and shake the whole entire equator. There's no equator. You see the campaign, vote dump God for mayor, mad layers. My intellectual property's highly favored. I'm a slayer. Get levitated just like forklift on my force spit. I rampage just like Jackson. You get your door ripped. My sword struck and planted in the ground and made the floor rip. Get my weight up to massive proportions for Mike torching. I lay the laws down, then I enforce them. It's gruesome. I'm characterized by attributes of wise. I specialize in the swelling of black eyes. The build up is just as important as the climax. That's for the time lapse. If somebody ride past you playing my music, you'll catch a contact. Put my bid in the bed of fruits. Salute. My loot expands like Groot.
All right, I'm about to call Phill Most Chill right now. It's 5:58. We're about to start this interview right now. I have a brand new remix that I just made for a brand new Cool Keith joint right now. I'm about to play, and I got a Bernadette Price joint featuring Rusty Joint Jux in the mix right after that, and another Cool Keith joint after that. A Diamond D remix, a Diamond D rare or a dope Diamond D joint, and then another remix at the end. Yeah. No. Another beat. It's just an instrumental. Yeah, we got stuff. But I'm about to call Phill Most Chill right now. Let me turn my mic up. Check. Check 1 2. Testing 1 2. I want to make sure y'all hear this. Yeah, check. All right. Got to get my mic up. All right. I'm about to make this phone call.
One two. El Chapo, what's up?
Just push record right now. We're live on the air.
All right, that's what's up, man. What's going on?
Yo, it's great to finally have you live on a Monday night. I know you're a busy man, and we always appreciate it all the time in attention you give to us and our listeners, and all the music that you've contributed to the station over the years is constantly in rotation, and you're a huge fixture here. So it's an honor to have you live for our Monday Night Fresh finally.
Oh yeah, that's what's up, man. No doubt. Hey, let me ask you a question real quick before we get into it too much. Is it cool for me to be on speaker, or do I need to be like phone right up to my ear?
You
Hold on 1 second. Does it matter?
I think it's
which way I do it.
It's good like that. Whatever. Right now is good.
All right, we'll keep it like this then. It's all good. Like I don't want my arm to fall off. That's all right, but you know.
No, we're perfect.
It's all good, man.
We're all good to go.
All right, let's go. Let's get into it.
All right, for my listeners, this is you're no stranger to this man, Phill Most Chill. We're all big fans of this legend. One of the most timeless, most durable, consistent recording artists in the history of the culture, and he's also a visual artist too, right? You have deep roots in graffiti, all right?
Oh yeah. Back in the days, yeah. Me and my man Scratchmaster Rob, who's from the Bronx, New York, we got together and we both lived in this town, Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, and we kind of brought graffiti to that city. We bombed the whole city. So yeah, I go back with graffiti and just doing artists, do flyers for old school parties back in the early days of hip hop. So yeah, all that yeah, that's all part of my history for sure.
I would predict or guess that you were one of us cardboard on the sidewalk guys in the early 80s, right?
You mean with the break dancing?
Yeah.
Yeah. We did a little bit of that too. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, right before the movies, right before Beat Street and Breaking, right?
Oh, of course, you know that.
Yeah, this is the real OG. Um, and So you're also very well known and respected for doing a lot of the graffiti art covers of your own music, right?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I for many of my albums or 12-inch releases, I did the artwork for them, 45s as well, and also I for a while I had like a little business going, just doing like custom sleeves for people, where people would pay me just to pretty much do artwork on their record sleeves. So yeah, I do all that stuff, man, for real.
So at the same time that Schoolie D, one of the most famous and well-known legends from Philly, was doing all that, you were doing the same thing. You guys are both legends from Philly and very well known and respected for doing your own cover art on your music.
Yeah, Schoolie, I got to give it to him. He was doing that on actual records before me, but yeah, yeah, that's always been a thing. He definitely was an inspiration as well, because when I saw he could do that, it's like, yo, I can do that too. Like I got the very first Schoolie D records, which was like Gangsta Boogie. This was like man, what was that? 83, 84, maybe, I guess. So it's way before PSK, and he was doing artwork on his labels even back then. So I said, yeah, definitely. When I get a chance to do a record, I'm absolutely going to do my own artwork on it, and that's what I did.
Did you know Schoolie D back then?
Nah, I've never met Schoolie D. To this day, I've never met Schoolie D. I wish I could have got to the Philly hip hop show, old school hip hop show, a couple weeks ago that Cash Money did. I would have met him there, but yeah, I couldn't make it to it. But yeah, I've never met Schoolie D, but always held him in high regard for sure.
That's a very interesting fact. How about the Tough Crew? How well are you familiar with those guys?
I'm familiar with him, but yeah, I just met Too Tough for the first time. We communicated before, like online a little bit, but I just met him like I guess about a month ago for a video shoot we did for Spit Slam Records. That was the first time actually meeting him in person. Real cool dude, man. Real cool dude for real. He's a character and very talented. Very talented.
Yeah, he's reached out to me. Very very cool guy. So yeah, uh you're the Spit Slam label. You have a project coming out on that, right?
Absolutely. It's dropping what is it? It'll be next Tuesday, so it's like 8 days from now. And that's going to be an album. The title is Phill Most Chill I'm, and it's produced totally by DJ M Rock, who did a phenomenal job on it. And yeah, we've been posting a little bit of it on social media last couple of days, and just so people can know it's coming. And it's available right now for pre-order on Apple Music if you want to do it that way. But we're also going to have vinyl, we're going to have CDs, and yeah, it's a fantastic album. Fantastic album. It's got like it's totally pure hip hop, but it's also got a rock flavor to it. You know what I mean? Where you're gonna have the sound of rock, and so it was like genius for my man C Doc at Spit Slam to come up with the idea of flipping the Run DMC King of Rock album cover for this album cover. So we did like a remake of it, and yeah, I think that really says a lot about what this album is. It's pure hip hop, but it's got a lot of rock elements to it as well. So it's like it's a little bit of a departure, a little bit different than some of the stuff I've done before, but is phenomenal. Anybody who likes my stuff I've done in the past, if you like the album I just did with Jar One, if you like the joint that me and AC did just recently, The King of the North, you're gonna love this too. It's all in the same vein, but still going down its own lane at the same time. You know what I mean?
Shout out to DJ M Rock for checking in and tuning in for the interview. Uh, that's dope. Thank you very much for tuning in and checking out the show tonight. Um, we have the legendary Phill Most Chill online, and yeah, I just want to rewind for a second here. You heard it here first from the source. The three of the most legendary hip hop artists ever from Philly never really met. You know, Phill Most Chill, Tough Crew, and Schoolie D. Three of the most common names I ever heard mentioned of Philly legends from the 80s to now. It's pretty amazing you guys never met before. That's a pretty interesting fact.
Well, let me speak on that real quick too. The reason is not because of them; it's because of me. Because I'm like a hermit almost. I stay in the house. I don't come out. I don't go to events too much. I just don't do it. I don't know why, but that's just because I haven't been around and doing things and being visible as they are. I just kind of have been doing my thing just on my own. You know what I
Well,
mean?
that
And
man,
not really going to events and everything.
that makes you a great example that you don't have to be all networky and and yeah, networky is a good word to describe it. To do what you want to do and be known for what you want to be known for. Phill Most Chill is one of the greatest role models in hip hop history, much like Percy P, who has persevered through the times, and like 45 King, stayed true to your original formula, and are very well known and respected. You're also, I want to point out to most to the people out there that are tuning in now that we're very also aware that Phill is also known as, to a lot of people, not as just a hip hop recording artist, but also as a DJ, as a break mixtape DJ, Soul Man. A lot of people know him as Soul Man for his break mixtapes. Please speak on your legendary, contribution to the culture, and not just the music.
Okay, yeah. So that's an interesting thing you say there because it's wild because a lot of people know me as a rapper and they don't even know about the other stuff. And then some people know me for breaks and all that, and they don't know anything about that. And some people know me from back in the '90s when I wrote for Rap Sheet magazine. They know me as a journalist, and they don't really know about the other stuff. It's like, yeah, but no, it's the same guy. Phill Most Chill, Phill Most the Soul Man World of Beats is all the same guy doing different things. Some people knew me
And a legendary
when
and a graffiti
oh yeah,
artist.
yeah, I wouldn't say I'm a legendary graffiti artist, but artist. But yeah, because I did art in Rap Sheet magazine as well. But also, some people only know me as the guy who was selling records at the Roosevelt Hotel record convention. You know what I mean? They don't even know I was doing these other things. You know what I mean? They know me as Phill, the guy who's selling records and selling breaks to all the top producers in New York back in the '90s. So yeah, I'm. Some people like to say I'm a Renaissance man or whatever. I just do a lot of things, man. It's like whatever is connected to hip hop, I'm into all of it. You know what I mean? That's pretty much my history for real.
Well, there's a few artists that I put on like an upper echelon, an untouchable class of timeless consistency, never falling off. And you and Large Professor and 45 King are like those artists that I talk about, from the old school to the new school, who have maintained your soul, never lost your soul to the game or the music industry. It's pretty commendable. So let's get back to your new album, the I'm album on Spit Slam, that's coming out in about a week. I want to help you promote that more as much as we can right now, since we got you alive on the air. And please tell our listeners more about the project.
Yeah, well, it's something that came about from I got down with Spit Slam when M Rock was doing his album a few years ago, and I did one of the joints on there. Um, it's been a while. Like I gotta try to think about it. Stomp Your Whole Crew, that joint, and yeah, I guess that was kind of well received, and we just kept talking. And I love these guys at Spit Slam; they're fantastic, great to work with. And we got the idea, yo, let's do an album. And yeah, we just started working on it, and yeah, it came very naturally. I think you know what I mean. We had to figure a few things out, but then once we got rolling, especially in the last phase of doing it, yeah, it was like just like natural, everything just fell right into place for from my standpoint anyway. And yeah, no, it was just been a great experience, really great experience. And also, I've been able to just now talk about. I've been holding it, under my hat for a minute, but yeah, they got me to rock on Chuck D's album, which is coming out next month, Enemy Radio joint, Radio
Wow.
Armageddon. And that's like a true honor for me to be on the record with the great Chuck D. That's like, I couldn't ask for anything better than that. So
Congratulations.
yeah. Yeah. Appreciate it. Yeah, man. It's fantastic.
I saw you post something about that today. I remember about a year ago or so, you posted a picture of a letter from Def Jam that was written to you. And I was seriously and like obviously not seriously, but hoping that it was like an A&R contract. They were hoping that Def Jam was going to finally make you an A&R.
I don't know if would even want to do that, to be honest. But yeah, it was a contract. That's something I had to sign for. To anytime you're doing something on the label, you got to sign a release or whatever.
What did you do?
So
What did you do?
I was that.
What did you do for Def Jam?
Oh, it's like I said, I'm on Chuck D's album.
Okay,
on the
so
radio.
I didn't know
Yeah.
Spit Slam was a Def Jam thing.
Oh yeah, no. Spit Slam is Chuck D's label, and this album is actually on Def Jam. So
cool.
It's all connected, but it's two different entities, so to speak.
That's very cool to hear anything related regarding to Def Jam putting out good new music.
Yeah, well, like I posted a little bit earlier. That was like back in the days, man. Back when Def Jam first came out in the '80s, that was the label you wanted to be on. And my man Scratchmaster Rob, he would go up to Rick Rubin's apartment. I don't think this was the dorm in NYU, but I think it was the apartment on Broadway or someplace maybe. But he would go there shopping Phill Most Chill demos. You know what I mean? And he'd tell me all the stories. He was there when they were making the beat for Brass Monkey, the Beastie Boys, and he would talk about, he was talking to Rick and playing him stuff, and he'd hear all this stuff before it came out, and he'd be right there. You see the Def Jam jackets hanging up in Rick's apartment. And and by the way, just a little funny little side note on that if you ever see the Run DMC Raising Hell album cover where they're like standing in front of a window, yeah, that's right in Rick's apartment. And Russ and Scratchmaster Rob told me that because he was there, and he recognized as soon as he saw the album cover. So he was up there hanging with Rick, and it didn't happen. I mean, honestly, I wasn't ready for it yet to get signed to Def Jam. I didn't have my game all together just yet. But it was still a great experience just to know my stuff was being heard by Rick Rubin. And then to now all these years later, 40 years later, to actually have something coming out on Def Jam is like the whole thing just went full circle now. You know what I mean? So
Didn't your first single come out in like 88?
88, yeah. So this is before 88. This is like 86, I guess. Okay. 85, 86.
Oh, but you were ready for Def Jam by 88 for sure. They should have signed you back then.
Yeah. What can you say? You gotta have the right connections at the right time. Everything's got to happen. I'm
surprised they have
so
any.
That's just how it goes.
Yeah, I'm shocked that they have any real roots or ability to relate to anybody in the culture these days. Because I mean, if you look at what they did to DMX's career, like DMX made good music before he signed to Def Jam, but after Def Jam signed him, it was like nothing. And it's like, damn, like it's crazy what happened to Def Jam and then whatever happened with Redman after Muddy Waters, it was tragic too.
All right, so I'm gonna let you have that part of the conversation. I'm down with Def Jam right now, so I ain't gonna say nothing bad about Def Jam.
No,
Def Jam's all right with me.
Oh, I'm giving them. I'm shining light and giving some credit to them, even being in the conversation. Like for them to bring you to even bring you in the picture. That's very, very respectable and admirable. So I'm giving them some love for there. So
no doubt.
All right. So let's take some trips back into your history. What are some of your favorite memories from the old school, from your original days when you first got into hip hop?
Oh, well, my favorite memories are that would be before rap was even on records. Going to the parties, like my first party I ever went to, hip hop party, first time I ever heard the music, saw DJ scratching on 2 turntables and everything. That would be like 1978. So that was the best time ever in hip hop for me. 1978 to summer of 1979, before Sugar Hill Gang came out. That's when the music was at its best and its purest, in my opinion. That's something that a lot of people are not even going to know about. They didn't, they weren't around. They couldn't, see what was happening back then. But to me, that was the time that really told you what hip hop really is. And since then, it's really, honestly, it's been watered down, changed, and the industry makes everything a lot different. But that was the pure sound, and the records that have tried to capture that pure sound have been the best hip hop records, in my opinion. But yeah, those were my memories. Seeing the Funky Four live, seeing Bambaataa the Zulu Nation, Grandmaster Flash Furious 5, seeing them rocking live. All that was like the best stuff to me. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so here we are in 2025, and you've taken the high road on the industry. You created your own. You created your own industry, and in 2025, a lot of people might not realize how important and how significant and how relevant you are to the culture. But like, let's speak on that. Like, you you are you feeling gratified? Are you feeling rewarded by karma for just staying true to yourself and not sacrificing your artistic integrity to be in the industry? Because you never played the game. You didn't care about going out to all the parties and all the industry shows. You stayed in your own lane, and today you're more relevant than ever. I can say that conclusively. More people know about you than ever. You're more popular than ever.
Yeah, yeah, no, I'm just, yeah, it's just being true to who you are, and I mean, you can't fake that. You are who you are, and one of the things with me, I think a lot of people who get into the game as far as making music, they're in it to get famous and make a lot of money, get rich, and all this kind of stuff. It's never been like that for me. I'm not gonna say I never had any dreams that yeah, I could hit it real big and all that, but not really. My dream was to make a record back in the '80s when me and my cousin Russ Ace, we had the crew Devastating too, and I just wanted to make a record, man. I wanted to make a record and people hear it and think it's dope. And that's it. Everything else, because like back then you couldn't even think about making a lot of money. Rappers didn't make a lot of money back then. So that wasn't even in the game plan. It was just about making dope music. And to this day, that's all I really care about is making dope music. Now, would I like for to strike it rich and some big thing happen? Yeah, sure. But I don't do it for those reasons. All that kind of stuff, the glamour and glitz, is I'm not interested in none of that at all. I can tell you definitely I don't want that. I
Why?
wouldn't mind the money, but
Why? I
but
could.
as far as like fame and all that, nah, I don't need that at all.
It's got to feel good to see your records selling for hundreds of dollars, though. Now,
Yeah, because that kind of lets me know that I wasn't wrong. That no, I am doing some stuff that's noteworthy in its own right. You know what I mean? Even though it may not be big with mass appeal and million selling and going gold and platinum and all that. No, it's something that's true to the culture, true to this genre of music, and the fact that a lot of it is rare and you can't really find it's going to make drive the price up. But still, there has to be some interest in it in the first place for people to want to pay that much money for the record. So yeah, it's a little bit of a vindication for the whole long journey. So yeah, it's all good.
yeah, I like to share that. I like to share that fact about artists, the very small group of artists like yourself who have been able to find some level of success as an independent artist, as a self-reliant person who didn't go through the industry for your success. You created your own industry, and I just like other artists to be able to have you as a reference point. Phil Most Chill, he did it his way. He's like fucking hip hop Frank Sinatra and shit.
Well, one thing to remember too, like my situation might be a little different than some. Some people might be dependent on that music money to survive, to keep their lights on and everything. That's never been the case for me. So I never quit my day job. My day job started as just a job and turned into an actual career. So it's something I was able to, live a pretty good life off of. Raise my children, have them go to college and get college degrees, and and it's just other artists, they're I I would say they're compromised, you know what I mean? Because they have to do what they have to do to try to keep the lights on to make money. So
Speak.
I don't begrudge anybody for trying to do something that might be, say, a little more commercial, maybe not as just down to earth, raw hip hop. Nah, everybody can do what they do. It's all good with me, but I'm going to do what I do for the people who want to hear that. Even if it's a small amount of people, it doesn't matter to me because, as long as I feel like I did something dope, then I'm good. You know what I'm saying?
All right, let's get a little deeper. Let's get a little deeper. Speaking of compromised
Yes,
artists,
sir.
we
Yep.
me and Phill, had a small, very slight disagreement about a beat that Nas made a song out of called "Made You Look." Right? Was it "Made You Look"?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. We had and we were talking about on the phone. I was like, it would be better for us to have this conversation live on the air. These kind of conversations we'd be much better to share with the listeners than to just have between us, because these are the kind of conversations that you don't hear live on like Drink Champs and shit like that.
That's right.
So yeah, there's that feeling that you get inside when you hear a song that you love, a classic single, but you never want to hear it again because it's just got played out. It's stale now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the feeling that I it's like the biggest crime, and the thing I try to avoid the most if I'm ever DJing. I don't want to spoil nobody's moment. I don't want to give nobody that feeling ever, because that feeling is the ultimate definition of stale to me, and the opposite of fresh. So I'm like, that's like the biggest no for me as a DJ. Like, I'm not trying to make anybody feel that. So when I heard Nas that used that beat, it was like everybody loves that break, and we've loved the uses of it in the past, but like at that point, past 1995, at that point in Nas's career, it didn't impress me to hear him rap on that break. I'm like, now you're cheating, kind of, because like it's an easy one, but like fresh. Where's the fresh beats when you rapping on something that we haven't heard before? All this shit's been whacked since Stillmatic. So it's like when I hear that, it's like yeah, you went to a classic break, but like, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna be that impressed by Nas rapping on that break.
Okay, so and listen, you have the right to feel however you want to feel. It's all this shit is subjective. However you feel is how you feel. All right, but I just have to say, like, if anybody tries to say like that beat is whack or anything like that, I'm sorry.
Nah,
It's a
not it's not
catchy.
it's not a, it's not a
It's,
it's not a whackness thing at all. It's just a fresh versus stale, and like and just
it's
not
never stale. A
and
catchy is never stale.
eh, eh, there's some beats that I love that I only want to hear like certain uses of it that I've heard before. Like if somebody else uses it again, I'm not gonna want to hear them using it again, because I want to go back to the first times I heard it. Somebody else used it dope, and yeah. So and I wasn't disenchanted, to say, for lack of a better term, with Nas at that point when he dropped that. So it was like, let me hear the album, and then the album's whack. So I skip. I'm like, not the relevance is just not there. It's like he kind of, and that's like led to him making an album called "Hip Hop Is Dead," where he's conceding hip hop to death. Like, this is just the way I'm experiencing Nas as a fan of him. I'm a big fan of him. I want the best for him. I want the best from him. So like when I'm seeing an artist de-evolve instead of evolve, like their use of a classic, well-known, well-used break is gonna be hard to impress me with it. That's where
All right,
that's where I was coming from on that conversation.
all right, so again, you got the right to feel however you want to feel. I can't tell nobody how to feel. But I'm just, as far as my whole thing when we talked about it before, was about the legitimacy of it, because the whole thing came up for the people who are listening. It came up because me and my man Soma, Big Carm, we used that beat for like a promo type thing we did, because he's a big Pittsburgh Steelers fan. I'm a big Philadelphia Eagles fan. And we decided we're gonna come together. We're gonna be the Steagles. We're gonna put it together. We're gonna do a promo because the Eagles and Steelers were about to have a game. And
Dope.
so we did our rap to it, and we put it up on TikTok, and it went like mini viral. Did like about 60,000 views in a couple days, which was pretty good. I don't know why it didn't do anything on the other social media platforms. It's just I don't know the algorithms, but yeah, it did about over 60,000 in a couple of days. So, but you let me know, that hey, you weren't really feeling that beat choice. And just for clarity, my man Soma, he didn't really want to rock to that beat either. But he got busy with it because he's a professional, he's a dope MC in his own right. And I just wanted to make it clear to you that no, yo, that beat is dope. I think that's one of Nas's dopest beats because again, it's Apache, it's the backbone of hip hop. Salam Remy, who used to buy beats from me at the Roosevelt record shows, he made the beat, and I love what he did with it. He kept it simple. He didn't put a whole lot of glitter on it. He kept it raw. And I think for people who were down on Nas because of some of the commercial stuff that he had been doing, I think this was a departure from that. I thought this was taking it back to the raw street essence of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? That's the feel I got from it. As somebody who went to those parties back in the days, that was like a raw one. And so for it to actually have commercial success as well, yo, that's a win. That's a win for hip hop as far as I'm concerned.
Well, you're not
So
alone.
I could never see that as being like anything commercial or whack or anything like that, or stale or anything. It was fresh to me.
And yeah, and you're not alone with that. A lot of people feel the same way. So thanks for sharing your view on that and having that conversation with me on the air. Saying that's very dope of you to share, to give us such time and to share this part
Yeah,
of
man.
this conversation with the listeners here because we are big fans of yours.
Yeah, man. Yeah, no, it's all good, man. It's cool. We don't all have to agree on everything. We all have to like the same beats. It's all good. We can talk about it. And we can agree to disagree, and it's all good. You know what I mean? You my brother anyway, so it's all good, man.
Right? It's good to share this with people. We can feel different about certain things, but we can still be on the same page with a lot of things. Well, whatever we have in common is more important than our differences. Like we have a lot of dope things in common, and that's what led me to you because, like, I was finding, how consistent and productive you were staying after all those years, and I was like, yeah, I reached out to you. It was well over 10, 15 years ago when I first reached out to you, and you've been such a consistently staying in touch, and like you just really able to identify real fans and relate to your real fans, and that's really commendable and unusual for a lot of artists who are as legendary as you are.
And you know what? I didn't even realize it had been that long since we had started communicating with each other. I didn't realize it until I went back and I gave you some acapellas for some songs I'd done a long time ago, and I saw I had shouted you out on one of those songs. That song was like from like about 12 or 13 years ago. And I was like, dang, okay, yeah. I didn't know it had been that long that we've been rocking with each other. But yeah, that's great, man, for sure.
Well, I put out the feelers. I reach out to the artists that I respect that I play on the station, and some of them don't reach back or stay in touch. But you're one of those amazing artists who did. And one of my favorite stories from the way we met was how I sent you a song that I had made with a beat from one of your Soul Man mixtapes, and you didn't recognize where I got the break from, and I had to really dig and find that mixtape that had the break that I made the beat with and show you that's where I got it from, and you were like, "Yeah, I like it. I like what you did with that," and that made me feel real good as a producer and as a b-boy to get your approval on me using a break off one of your mixtapes. Like, that that was one of my favorite memories of ours.
Okay, nah, that's dope, man. Nah, that's what I did those tapes for. I was hoping people would take them and sample them. Actually, some people did. You know what I mean? So it would have been nice if some of those people gave me some credit for But I understand how that works. So
Yeah,
it don't even matter,
I'm
man.
giving you credit. I'm giving you credit. All credit due. I made that beat from that I made for Pal Shadows and AC Alone, coming for gold with the Soul Man break mixtape.
Okay, nah, that's no. Listen, that's what I did those tapes for. I hope that people would take some stuff off of them and use them, and that's all about making better hip hop music. You know what I'm saying? If you sample something from one of my tapes, I think it's going to be dope, more than likely. You know what I
Right?
mean? So yeah, so yeah,
It's
so
like
go ahead
Apache.
and
You
use
can't
it
miss.
by all means.
It's like Apache. You can't miss with that.
Right. That's how I feel about it.
That's, that's right, big brother. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Anything else you want to share with us about the future? You got some plans you want to tell the listeners about?
Oh yeah, well definitely, absolutely. Get ready next week. We're gonna have a listening party 1 week from today, and we'll give more info on that. Just check my social media, either Phill Most Chill on IG or Phill Most on Facebook. Go to the Phill Most on Facebook. Don't go to the Phill Most Chill, aka Soul Man, 'cause I never even bother with that one. Just go to Phill Most on Facebook. We'll drop all the info on everything, where you can go to the listening party and everything, and where to get the album at. Phill Most Chill I'm on Spit Slam Records coming next week. Be there. Don't miss it.
That's
You need that for sure.
that's spelled.
Also,
That's. I'm gonna just. Pardon me. I
yeah,
apostrophe M. I'm.
yes, exactly.
That's the name
It's
of
like
that.
I'm Phill Most Chill,
The name of the
pretty
album.
much.
I'm. I
Yes,
apostrophe M.
yes.
Phil Most Chill.
Absolutely,
All right.
absolutely. So yeah, so that's gonna be next week. Then also we got Chuck D's album, Enemy Radio, Radio Armageddon. That's coming in about a month from now. I got an appearance on that. Be on the lookout for the Analog Mutants album coming later this year. Be on the lookout for an album with me and my man Paul Crash Slaughter, which is going to be crazy. You're definitely going to need that one in your life too. And absolutely, hopefully before the year's out, we have that Phill Most Chill AC, the program director El Chapo album, which is going to be also bananas. So a lot happening in 2025. Be on the lookout.
I'm gonna send you that beat before the night's over, and
Please do. I've been waiting, man. Please.
yeah, pardon me the delay on that. It should have been out of control over here. But yeah. What else did I? The amazing Phill Most Chill tonight on Monday Night Fresh. Thank you very much. I was going to ask you. I didn't want to ask you, but I wish you would have sent us one of those no joints off the I'm record so I could have played it tonight.
Yeah, actually, I was thinking about that. Well, it was the other. Yeah, I could have sent you the Shoot, I can still send it. How long is the show going to be on? I can still send you something.
Perfect, perfect. I'm about halfway through the mix tonight.
All right, let me just make sure it's cool with my my Slam brothers. I think it's cool though. But yeah, I'll send you something. All right.
Oh, we're most grateful, of course, all of us. Thank you.
All right, that's what's up, man.
All right.
No doubt, man.
Yo, big Phill Most Chill, my big brother. One of the great leaders of the old school, new school, and the future of hip hop, blessing us tonight with some hip hop history, past, present, and future. Like he's one of the greatest, most reliable people in the culture that you can rely on for good music, good new art, whatever he's doing, whatever his name's involved with. You can pretty much guarantee it's worth your money and your time. If you're going to spend your money and your time with Phill Most Chill, he's not going to rip you off. He's not a rip-off artist. He was born to do this. Thank you.
Hey, I appreciate you saying that, man. You said that just like I wrote it. I appreciate it.
Lots of love, big brother. One of a kind.
All right, man. Peace.
In a minute. Peace. And the blessings of Phill Most Chill dropping here at the station. Hopefully he gets back to us with that new single. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in on YouTube and Mixlr right now. Word. Let's go. Back to the mix. Here's some new Cool Keith stuff for you off his new project. It's a remix I made. The first one is a remix I made. And then I got another song. Where's it at? Here it is. Here it is. A song from Bernadette Price and Rusty Jukes from her new album. One song from her new album made the mix tonight. And then another new song from Cool Keith, and then some Diamond D, DITC stuff. One of them's a remix I made, and the other one's a joint from the 90s, a dope joint, and bringing it back tonight. It's not played out, trust me. Shout out to Max One. I heard him. No. I remixed the joint he played on his Instagram page, and then I found this other joint when I was looking for that one. So, anyways, then I got a beat at the end, one beat at the end. Let's go. The rest of Monday Night Fresh live, world premiere, exclusive. You heard it here first. and only here. All right, my computer's stalling. Stop it. Come on. Give me a second here. My computer's trying to catch up with itself. All right, now we're ready. Monday Night Fresh.
The hottest train, I got it on like Amtrak. What I do laid back after this. Red carpet moment, start release. Going everything on the pop charts. Break rap open like Keller Cup charts. Get the hard towel, collect the gators, all of them Maurice out the Now River. Just a style giver. Girls dancing in the middle. Rappers working for that DoorDash. Door to deliver. Knock on doors and they ring bells. Sit on floors. Put barrettes with their hair gel. We buy other brands. Above Raymond Well. Rule out, I guess they are naming hell. Super hit songwriter. Ask everybody in Billboard. I'm not a liar. Fierce ear stretch action. Even when you vacate in the Aspens. Skiing on slopes. One verse by 40 people of mink coat. Verse gotta go in the booth who don't need dope. Tall over France like Jack Chan. She smacked my tennis balls back with the backhand. Now she using the left hand. Who wanna ski so high on a snowboard? 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 Who wanna ski?
1, 2, 1, 3. You know what time it is. Grand Supero, catastrophe. I rep liquid, even when I'm by myself. I stop drinking, cause money can't buy my health. Shout out to boot camp, rest in peace, Sean Price. I'm like neighborhood nip, I've been rhyming all my life. Let's get to the money, that's what my nigga Rose said. We started smokeaholics and now we making more bread. Why get a diamond and plant it in my forehead when I can crack a bitch if I pull up on a moped? Beep, beep, we in this bitch deep, and it looks like your girl's got a lot of booty split. So the only thing to do is get it cracking where you stand at. Look at where I had at, and I ain't even planned that. But that's what you get when you fucking with Katasha, not your ordinary day type of rapper with a blapper that has to have security to block the immaturity. My flows is uncut, you can check my shit for purity. Drink, drink, we drunk, drink, drink, we drunk. You know I'm lying, I don't drink no more.
You fuckers ain't slicker than you think you are. I pull up on your block and straight park your car. Machete, nice and ready, got the slickest blade. Cut your ass at the same time I'm giving you pain. I told ya, never bite the hand that feeds you. Now nobody's never ever gonna believe you. Ooh, nigga, you done lost your mind. Bernadette is the queen and she's one of a kind. You blind, bitch, you ain't no friend of mine. You lying, bitch, your raps are in bottom line. Stop snitching, bitch, before I set off the alarm. Quit crying, bitch, or I'ma knock you one at a time. I'm the trick that make your world go round. Hopscotch on your ass. Meanwhile, while I'm doing the James Brown. And the reason I don't like you now, you a bum and you broke, you a snitch and your man's a clown.
I got hooks for the new track, bullets for the shoot back, a smack for the new jack, hustling that new crack. Rap music and a purple top caption. Fuck your opinion, bitch. Who the fuck asked? I got hooks for the new track, bullets for the shoot back, a smack for the new jack, hustling that new crack. Rap music and a purple top caption. Fuck your opinion, bitch. Who the fuck asked?
Loosen up, buddy, stop squeezing your ass cheeks. I told you there's a course when playing with Burner P. Delivery mad weak, you can never be me. I was married to a G in the name Sean P. A straight shotgun, one of the nicest niggas out. All in doubt, you could just shut your mouth. Anything you gotta say, you can say in my face. Although I think it'd be a very big disgrace. I bust shit, y'all niggas can't stop my flow. I was raised by the wolves and I think you know. I'm set to go, bitch nigga out in skill. Talk shit, motherfucker, our life's real. You best to chill, my real niggas hold me down. Don't worry about a set, they are all around. That butter love, nigga move back, you getting too close. I got 45, you be shooting the 22s though.
I got hooks for the new track, bullets for the shoot back, a smack for the new jack, hustling that new crack. Rap music in a purple top caption. Fuck your opinion, bitch. Who the fuck asked? I got hooks for the new track, bullets for the shoot back, a smack for the new jack, hustling that new crack. Rap music in a purple top caption. Fuck your opinion, bitch. Who the fuck asked you?
Yo, shout out to Grassroots. All right, shout out to Grassroots. Shout out to Residine, DJ Residine.
Yeah. Digital audio workstation. Digital audio workstation. Digital. All these rappers animated on drugs, sedated on guard like a plastic strainer in the front of the station. Quality volume raising, run around your head in Asics. It's like the girls used to make their way to the path train from club sensations. Nowadays, everybody doing surgery and getting facelift. Not knowing who they mate with, taking a break with. Rappers leaving their jobs, trying to get back on the day shift. In this day and time, day in my prime. 3 million artists don't rap, never resign. Seacrest, never get played, always got me on rewind. You order, you see the peace sign. Urination station, piss on a distinguished fragrance. Treat all my application patients. Kleptomaniac, cut their hands off from stealing and taking. Picture me doing Miss Mary Matt and Patty Cake. Y'all menus so basic, like the piss on the street that get the sneaker laces. Always kept tape on my knees like Marvin Webster. You know how the human eraser, anybody else is the crayon tracer. A lot of y'all cutting grass for your neighbors. Digital audio workstation. Digital audio workstation. Digital audio workstation. Digital. Keeping the best you got in that spaghetti strainer. Put one ball in your mouth like that beef Angus. Making them shit out the helicopter real high is real dangerous. Your primary care doctor chewing on your Medicaid, smoking angel dust. BBLs all over. She had 100 butts, that shit drove her nuts. Every chick in the Sin City used to show their ass so the king tuck. Now the nannies that take care of the star kids bought me an apple green BMW truck. The one I was driving when the show cheaters try to set me up to fuck. By Throg's Neck Bridge, they try to film me coming out somebody's crib. The privilege of them putting trackers on my Avante rims. I saw NBC parking, I locked my doors so they couldn't get in. After that I went to Cap USA, tried on more fitteds. Closing that big deal with Lexus and Steel. Fuck that Star Diva on Vivid. Most of the rappers sound horrific. Digital audio workstation. Digital audio workstation. Digital audio workstation. Digital. Audio workstation.
Get dropped.
Where are you? Hey, there you are. How does it feel to know you only have a few more seconds left to live?
Check it, I stay jeweled up, pockets rolled up from banks I held up. Plenty bitch ass niggas big L stuck. I never catch cold feet when I hold heat. We roll deep in a triple black dog 10 OG. I catch a bag 3 o'clock in the morning on the block all alone and put a Glock through his dome. Tell him give it up quick, you nitwit. Don't try to get slick or I'ma let this 4/5 spit and leave your shit split. Brick, it ain't nothing decent about me. A true dog for real, you can ask the precinct about me. A rap junkie, don't try to play me like some flunky. Jews be chunky, pockets lumpy, attitude grumpy. Mad niggas be frontin' a lot, poppin' mad shit, trying to be something they not. No faggot ass better stick to dancing. Don't even look at me, I might break your jaw just for glancing. That's right, in 97, all them kids is blowing. And we don't trick, we'll let a bitch starve till her ribs is showing. Lord Finette, Lord.
Be the divine mastermind, I turn nickels to dimes, authentic, genuine, that's out to shine. The cool cats, the true Mac with smooth raps. Chickens be like, who that? I be doing my thing, kid. True that. Front and I'm beyond that. I roll with brothers ready for combat. Or for eye-to-eye contact with skills, G. Yo, it's ill, see, for real, B. Ain't no barbecue, niggas better stop trying to grill me. Send dead styles of the essence. Got niggas stressing my style, feels like fluorescence, no question. Tough type, the clutch mics, the positive upright. I'm now I don't give a fuck type. Expose the facts, you know the haps can go to last astrological. Like the signs in the zodiac, the rap group out the stack loop. Word up, my style's tighter than a fat bitch. And the cat suit surprise you. It's not why I see the side me when I operate. It's smooth sailing like Ron Isley. Gotta do my thing, word up. Beg your pardon, time to bounce. Gotta skate like Tanya Hardin.
Name cheat, name cheat. Name cheat, name cheat. Name cheat, name cheat.
Yo, I'm the cleverest, top 10 terrorists. Chickens ever diss, they become featherless. Hate derelicts, certified gold medalists. You play fly, cause I'm the most high like Everest. Look at all these fakes. Musically, you imitate the traits. Won't succeed, moving at full speed with no brakes. Like Jake, watch me take your entourage. Can't see me, I'm camouflaged. Besides, I'm guard, mad hard, like the SAT. Now shorties, caught up in the mental. Watch her bless AG. Evidently, you still don't know because you tempt me. Thought you was the boss when your fat thoughts were empty. Now fat Joey crack, still jealous one's envy. Who sent me? DITC, good and plenty, like the doctor. Smoke a spike joint and watch clockers. Get rude like Shabba, make moves behind my blockers. Crazy sickness. You want the pure, you better pick this. Bitches can't get this. Faggots remain dickless.
Before we get started, let's talk about these camel-hearted MCs that claim to be true OGs and war specialists. Forever bust your guns on this record shit, but when the beef come, get on the FOI protection list. You know the deal, I come with nothing but the real. Certified, authentic, recognize me, head that. Whether East Coast or West Coast, I'll make them all strip naked. Bitch niggas that never get respected. Joey Green, backing devils up in Bowling Green for all it's clean. Back the 9, soon as the scene is rolling clean, you know the team. Never giving a fuck, laying thick in the cut. Get your shit laced up, what the fuck?
Diamond D, Diamond D, Diamond D, Diamond D, Diamond D, Diamond D.
Yo, I'm flipping on niggas like trays of cracks. My raps react on your cardiac like a heart attack. Some niggas front for stunts who want to take a puff of the blunt and play a nigga like a chump. But I don't play that shit with no chicks. Sucking the next nigga's dick, moving bricks. I'm too slick for you high school dropouts. You got knocked and tried to cop out. Couldn't fight when the kids pulled the mop out and wailed you out. Writing home saying bail me out. Living small time. Fucked up when you called mine D squared. One of the greatest of all times. Yeah. DITC representing for the 9-7. All right. Word live. Word live.
And here is an exclusive remix. DITC, AC to PD, El Chapo, exclusive world premiere remix.
Yo, we got the foundation, time to lock shit. Ladies, look no more, we got this. DITC spits the hot shit. While you busy popping shit, we popping Chris. Ain't no stopping this, hypothesis. See us all laced out, wearing rocks and shit. On the set, niggas talking block and shit. Hating when we come through, you can drop it. list. The finer things in life, rings and bikes, expensive whips, first class trips, 7-day cruises, honey don't trip. SL class and the herbs won't fit. Platinum cards with no credit limit. Tiffany lamps certified authentic. H-class mineral with no flaws in it. 312, the windows all tinted, and I'll be all in it. Tommy Hill sent it. Everything is paid for, mommy not rented. 2 albums deep, it's all documented. All of the monkeys gon' see in a minute. Look, GOLD in a minute. About to double that in the Benz bubble black hater. It's Diamante on your set. Throwing orgies and charging jet.
Doing time in the rap game. Sorta like a bid up north, both one and the same. My slang keep coming steady, I'm in the brain. Like substance abuse, lies, cocaine, I get you open. My stuff be potent. 2 pulls I pass with 3 niggas smoking. It's no joking when it comes to this. On occasion, I might pop a bottle of Chris with a wrist full of ice on the bracelet. Straight content for cash, money I stash for the future. Treat my ways to Peter Luger. For lyrical fitness, I train with Luke Duva. Incorporate lyrical bust with fist to cuss with style with $1,000,000. But it's I got love, not lust. If I lay it down with no feeling, that means I wanna fuck.
We got the foundation, time to lock shit. Ladies, with no more, we got this. DITC spits the hot shit. While you busy popping shit, popping Chris. Ain't no stopping this. I pop the fit. See us all laced out, wearing locks and shit. On the set, niggas start to block and shit. Ain't gonna become blue in Metropolis. My flows be sicker than yours. Oh, bounce, give me some more. Wanna rap with me? Then give me some dough. Wanna track with me? Then give me some dough. I sport those type of clothes that excite the whole. That's why I ice the road and fight the dro. Love is love, y'all niggas is shiesty Joe. Diamond beat hitting harder than pipe blow. Mic blow, once I grab the mic and blow. Claim you don't like the flow, wanna bite the flow. Pop ugly. Catch me in the club playing Bugsy. You're dirty like rubber, they could get ugly. I rock rhymes, the cop, top of the line cars. They charge you 20,000, they drop 9 bars. Slide the dike with a cop, about 9 yards. Your trick tongue come home, we rap while you
Niggas is finito, me and my piece flow. Name of the game, stack dough and keep low for show. We straight, better see yourselves. We seeing more chips than the Keebler L's. On the club night, we chillin', watching the thugs fight. Iced out, niggas shining like floodlights. Born with breaking niggas dirty like mud fights. Pulling it up while you sipping on Bud Light. Steady boiling, while you stop to think. Blind you with rocks and links, make you drop your drink. On some slick shit, dress up, dipshit. Lost rocks and stones, you don't mind getting hit with. Don't sleep, me and my crew's deep. Whether in the air or 4 wheels or 2 feet. Salute the new chiefs in the field, we stay thirst. Fuck freestyle, average paper.
We got the foundation, time to lock shit. Ladies, look more, we got this. DITC spits the hot shit. While you popping shit,
Shout out to Decadent Chef on YouTube. Joseph, Tanita, Ugly Percent. Caesar, Ami, PQ. Jay Macias, what up? Shout out to the whole Liquid crew. All right. Phill Most Chill did not let us down. He sent us 3 new songs from his new album. So I'm going to play those right after this right here. This is the last song in the mix, but not anymore. We got 3 more songs from Phill Most Chill. 3 brand new world premieres right now. T-Bone Skis, what up, bro? T-Bone in the house, check it in. Shout out to Frankie D, Steven and Stacy, Big Griff, all my Venice Beach people. Shout out to Z Zanders.
Don't touch that needle.
Another album. The joke's on you, Jack. We did it again.
And now for those three Phill Most Chill world premieres right now from his brand new album, I'm Phill Most Chill. Let's check it out. 3 brand new world premieres. You heard it here first. Thank you, M-Rock.
Check it out, y'all. Listen. High velocity rap flowing, you know I'm going off. Anytime I'm rocking the show, you know that I'm showing off. You ain't quarterbacking my team if you throwing soft. Y'all suckers are dirt on my shoulder that I'm blowing off. Hold up, now please go away. Trash y'all, another way to say you're getting thrown away. Anybody stepping to me, don't do it with little feet. You only fooling yourself like wanting peace in the Middle East. Never gonna happen, any sucker beating me whenever I'm rapping, even if you seeing me napping. I keeps one eye open, I know that's an eye opener when you see I'm doper than what you was hoping for. Rhyme so hard you bite it and get a broken jaw. Propensity for density when I rhyme, my road is raw. Rhyming hard as a diamond should be against the law. GIA clarity graded without a flaw. And you don't stop until the beat, y'all, and you don't stop until the beat, y'all, and you don't stop until the beat, y'all, and you don't stop. I've had my fair share of disrespect. I've had people talking to me like I won't break their neck. Okay, I had to let them know I'm not the one. Like Slick Rick walking up into that Def Jam office, busting his gun like, attention peasants. I came to shoot the game, but some rappers should be rapping me presents when they are in my presence. Hunt them down like pheasants. I told them not to push because I'm getting close to the edge, and I hope they get the message. I drop lyrics with a plum, which upon impact shatter and scatter like an iron fragmentation bomb. Put a mic in my hand, I turn into Genghis Khan. Crowd is going wild, no need to ask if this thing is on. Bring it on. If you think this is karaoke or sing along, you are totally thinking wrong. I'm most chill like when the snow and the sleet fall, but I'm bringing that heat, y'all, until the beat, y'all. And you don't stop until the beat, y'all, and you don't stop. I said the beat, y'all, and you don't stop until the beat, y'all, and you don't stop. I just rap like it's a fight club. You know you went for some pain, like when you see in the doctor put on the white glove. I'm the kind of MC that maybe you might love or might hate, might make you irate. Well, you can hate me or love me, either way I'm like straight. But coming at me with the mic in your hand is what I can't allow. The beat is OMG, lyrics is wow. I've been up in there with the skill, you just hearing it now. Been up and killing it will, you just fearing it now. When you see me holding a microphone, wearing a scowl. How you liking me now when you hear the crowd? Professor Canario on the crown, you smell like puppy child. You better pray, I don't say I can't stand your laser beam shooting out of my eyes like Homelander. I'm Brian Dawkins, you come at me out the cleat, y'all. Philly style, piece the lady B to the beat, y'all. And you don't stop until the beat, y'all, and you don't stop. I said the beat, y'all, and you don't stop until the beat, y'all, and you don't stop. Yeah. Check it out, yo. Pick the pace up as soon as I hear the track. I got my track shoes laced up. I'm winning the race, bust rhymes like an automatic machine gun rhymes. The bullets my mind like a finger on a trigger when I pull it. Coming at you fast rap. That'll capture your imagination like a rat trap. Caught a rat, oh snap. Ain't no time to react. Like the 84 Bears coming for your quarterback. My speed and agility only are 2 abilities. The thing that really makes me the greatest is my humility. Prepare yourself to feel the futility. Don't make me have to make you bow down, just do it willingly. Some of these rap dudes are just killing me. Not with the gun raps, but the pitiful dumb raps. Rappers think they going in over drum tracks, but they really ain't no deeper than thumbtacks. Distance over time equation for the rhyme. Yeah. Distance over time equation for the rhyme. Let's go.
dangerously speedy, not part of a greedy plot to ruin rap. I'm hip-hop like graffiti rock. B-boy noise, I make that ever since 8 tracks. I never listened to fake rap that the majority of people thought was officially legitimate, but it wasn't even a little bit. I try to be considerate and understand that some of these listeners are illiterate, so they can't get with it. When you use words they probably never heard, absurd verbiage like I'm impervious, sounding like a nerdy kid. Did you know I'm just intelligent? Just so happens in my skin is melanin. Eloquent, still stomp like an elephant. Step into my jungle, now you out of your element. You can say it's not relevant. I don't even give a damn. I'm just doing this for the hell of it. Distance over time, equation for the rhyme. Distance over time, equation for the rhyme. Yeah. Speeding tickets I've been given, a fast lane living, pedal to the metal, the way the vehicle is driven. Rap with celerity, diction and clarity. Try to keep it clean every now and then. A vulgarity may come out when I run in my mouth on a subject which I know something about. On the mic, you're like Justin Jefferson running routes. Mr. Sandman punchlines punching you out. Shanghai man's get rapping on the track beat so fast you can't adapt. You don't want to rap to it, but I'm fluid, absorb into it, intuitively do it, and use it as theme music. When I come at them like a safety blitz, I'm the illest, but some of these rappers really do make me sick. You in the way like you setting a pick. Gas up the chainsaw, you already know I'm letting it rip. Distance over time, equation for the rhyme. Yeah. Distance over time, equation for the rhyme. Yo, I heard that life's a bee and then you die. It doesn't have to be, it could be you eating a piece of that pie in the sky. It could be you wiping that tear from out of your eye, cause without the tear you can see clear and better days will be near. Any thoughts of the future used to give me fear. I had no idea where I was going, what I was doing. On a trip that was taking me to my ruin. Hustling back ass words, didn't have a password to even get in. When other people got the cheat codes, no way I could win. I had to step back and reload and figure it out. New game plan, if you're trying to change your life, you can't be the same man doing the same things that got you nowhere. But that's just me. Live your own truth, find your own route. Most of us ain't coming out the telephone booth with the S on the chest. I'm feeling good just to tell you that I'm doing my best, and that's saying a lot. And that's saying a lot. Say what? I got peace of mind when the sun don't shine, and that's saying a lot. Yeah, my only competition is me. I don't feel the need to be what other people think I should be. And I don't care what these other people think about me. This is my journey, my struggle. Only I have the pieces to my puzzle. To put it all together right, I envision a picture of a better life. Could have said it nice, but I guess I came at you with my attitude rude. Sorry, I was in a bad mood. I apologize if I didn't tell you lies that would make you feel better. Instead, I told you the truth and hurt your feelings like no lie that came when pulling a tooth. I'm socially inept, I don't mean to seem aloof. I know I'm not the easiest person, that's something I accept. There's things about me I probably need to correct, but if the time comes when you say I can't deal with you, look, I just want you to know I was real with you, and that's saying a lot. And that's saying a lot. Say what? I got peace of mind when the sun don't shine, and that's saying a lot. Sometimes all you could do is say fuck it. Some people got bucket lists, other people got a list of buckets, mops and pails and hammers and nails, so they can clean up and fix up the mess they make when they fail. The stars don't always align for us. Maybe the creator has another design for us. Maybe the maker has something else in mind for us. And maybe right now just ain't the right time for us. Yo, remember that dream that never came true? Remember people trying to tell you what you can't do? Well, let them say whatever they want, it ain't true. And I don't even know what they talking about, they ain't you. Move with the zeitgeist, but 2020 hindsight is easier than getting it the first time right. I don't forget when I was living on the worst side of life. It's not perfect even now, but everything is alright. And that's saying a lot. And that's saying a lot. Say what? I got peace of mind when the sun don't shine, and that's saying a lot. And that's saying a lot.
And that's Monday Night Fresh for April 21st, 2025. It was a 45-minute mix. Now it's, what is it? Hold on a second. It's 50 minutes, 52 minutes. Monday Night Fresh, HipHop Philosophy Radio, April 21st, 2025. Thank you, Phill Most Chill, for sending us those new joints right there. Hold on a second. Let me, I need to, yeah. We're going to fix something real quick and start round two. How we doing? How we doing on this fine Monday? Move this up. Boom. Move this one up. Hold on. Hold on. And this one. All right. We ready to start round two. Monday Night Fresh, April 21st, 2025. Before I start, let me do one more thing real quick. Thank you again to Phill Most Chill for the dope interview and the world premieres, the 3 world premieres from his new album coming out on Spit Slam in about a week. And yeah, I forgot to talk more about the the baritone tip love music stuff. We'll have part 2 of our interview with Phill Most Chill again in the future, and we'll talk more about that stuff later. Shout out to Ja Logic, Mighty Casey, and crew. What is this? What are you sending me during the middle of the show, Russ? Russ wanted to send me something. What is this? Cute. Shout out to Sarah, El Funi, the whole Digging Look Back family. You should rap on a vest. All right. Happy birthday. Shout out. Happy birthday to Y School, the cab driver, aka Lonnie McCreary. Happy birthday yesterday to my big brother from another, Ed Benet. Happy birthday week to Don Russ. It's your birthday week. All right. My birthday calendar is not full. Oh, there it is. All right. Happy birthday, nonstop. My LA Breakers brother. It's your birthday mix, brother. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to Kwani, Dominic, Sergej, Jesse, Jenlin, Chris. Yo, it's an LA Breaker birthday today. It's an LA Breakers birthday today. We gotta call nonstop. I'm already tired of this beat. Make it stop.
What's up, AC?
Happy birthday, brother. You're live on the air.
Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. All right.
Yeah.
What can I do for you, sir?
You can tell me where the party's at. You can tell me where the party's at.
Oh, hey, I was thinking about doing a get together, making a flyer for the Dresden. I like that place. I've never been there. I want to go there again.
Yeah, they got good food there. I ate a fish dinner there a long time ago. It was real good.
Yeah, I think I want to invite whoever wants to come to that.
Yeah, let me know. Let me know when. I'll put out the word. I'll be there.
What's a good day? Like Friday? Is that a good day for that?
Nah, Friday's Rhyme Square.
I don't know. It's not gonna be all night. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I can't do nothing else Friday nights but Rhyme Square.
Last time I went out with Ryan Square, you wasn't there. Yes, this Friday.
Yeah. Oh, this past Friday you went out there?
Yeah. Yeah, you wasn't there.
You should have came by the shop. We were here at the shop. I called everybody before the show, before the event, me and Elfie was down, but nobody else was coming out, and it was so cold. We decided to wait till this week to bring it back because it was a cold night.
Yeah, I was taking Victoria to work, so we passed through downtown.
Yeah, well, thank you for coming out. Sorry, we took the week off because it was so cold.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what's up? But what are you gonna do for your birthday tonight?
Nothing. I'm chilling. Tonight's Monday. I'm just chilling.
All right, we got to do something. We got to get together and celebrate.
Yesterday I went. I went to a 420 thing, and it was cool. I was in Inglewood.
Okay, well, yeah. Yesterday I went downtown to a record swap meet in the farmers market and got me some hummus. But
Of course, yeah.
yeah, but like, yeah, man, I'm just calling to tell you, wish you a happy birthday.
Thank you. I appreciate you. Yeah, but I'm thinking about the dress. Then, what day did we go last time? Was it a weekday?
I can't remember. I think it was a Saturday or something.
Was it Saturday?
Yeah.
I might have to pull that because it's free, right, to get in. You got a bar.
Yeah.
Got the jazz music, live jazz.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna invite whoever wants to come.
Saturday night would be dope.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that.
That'll be fresh. Let me know.
I make a flyer for that.
Let me know.
I'm letting you know that.
Yeah, well, send me the info. Send me the flyer as soon as you can.
All right, I will. Do I have to go? Well, I'm not really expecting a party. Like a people, like 5 or 6 people, 10 people. But if people did show up, do we have to have like a table or reservations or something, or is we just gonna be chilling? I only been there once.
I think we should be good. You see, that patio outside was pretty big. I don't think they mind us bringing a big crowd of people there. I think they like it.
Yeah, the only thing about it is you gotta pay for parking.
Yeah, we should talk to SO Trey about if we let him know if we should talk to the manager or the owner there.
Yeah. All right.
All right, my brother. Let's catch up soon. I'm getting back to round 2 here.
That's what's up. Okay.
All right. Lots of love. Peace.
One love.
Yeah, I had to make that phone call. Had to make that phone call before round 2. Let's go. Round 2, Monday Night Fresh, April 21st, 2025. Pow Shadows. Remixes all up in the mix today. At least 3. At least 3. Starting any second now. Yeah, well, my computer blips on me. Let's check in over here. Thank you, Kaheem.
I'm not impressed. You run around with straps and wonder.
All right, here we go. Round 2.
I'm not impressed. You run around with straps and wonder. Why you stress and wonder? Why half of the time you not blessed and why that happiness you seek is not accomplished. You spend half.
I think there's a problem here, Houston. There's something wrong there. Hold on a second. Let me do something real quick. I'm gonna play that song. I think that song got cut off right there from the beginning. Let me check that out real quick over here. Where's it at? No, that's not it.
I'm not impressed. You run around.
No. What did I make those remixes on? I made those remixes on last week's mix. Hold on a second. Let me make sure I'm playing this right for you. I want you guys to hear this joint properly. Yeah, bear with me while it loads up here. Oh, okay, here we go. Found it.
I'm not impressed.
Okay, that's the way it starts. All right, I just wanted to confirm that. Actually, that's not the way it starts. I knew it. I knew that's not the way it started. I messed up. This is the way it's supposed to sound right here for round 2.
Everybody got a gun, so son, I'm not impressed. You run around with the straps and wonder why you stress and wonder why half of the time you not blessed and why that happiness you seek is not accomplished. You spend half of your day doing dumb shit. Hey, there's no way that you can really have fun when you live by the gun. You die by the same, and when you live by the sun, you ride with the flames. When it's all said and done, all you got is your name. I mean, the cloud of respect is not the same. I mean, dying young is really not the game. You got your whole life ahead of you. Goddamn shame the way we take ourselves out. Is the white man to blame? We look around. But who is the right man to blame? Acting out of our minds and out of our brains. Then they put us in chains. Modern day slave. Either get locked to see your early grave. Graveyard is the same as a modern day slave. Either get locked to see your early grave. Graveyard is the same as a modern day slave. Either get locked to see your early grave. Graveyard is the same as a modern day slave. Either get locked to see your early grave. Graveyard is the same as a modern day slave. I resurrected myself in introspection. Bob Marley says it's helped me change my whole perspective of life. Do you know what it's like to be a young indigenous man living in a world of white supremacy and racism tends to flow throughout Tennessee? Division is the enemy and love is the remedy. And even when I get pulled over, I can feel it. Even if I'm dead ass sober, I feel tipsy. I kiss the sky and pray the ancestors with me. Hold this food, don't test me, or better yet, kill me. Feel me? Why am I innocent feeling guilty? You do not have permission to search. You know the drill, G. Damn, these clean cut cops be hella filthy. It's very unhealthy. Profiling is a real thing. But I'm a G. In other words, I'm a real king.
All right, that's the way that's supposed to sound. Yo, shout out to Tony B's, Tony Keys. Shout out to the whole Bike With Me family. All right, I'll get into that over here right now. I just want let me export this real quick. Boom, wave. Let's do that real quick. Yeah, Pal Shadows. World premiere is all up in the mix today. Hold on a second. Let me export this and load it up on the mix so it plays right on round 3. Boom. Yeah. Once again, thanks to Phill Most Chill for the interview today. Thanks to M-Rock and the whole Spits and Slam posse for allowing us to world premiere those joints tonight. You heard it. Nobody else has heard those joints but us. All right. Thank you, Phill Most Chill. That's the love right there. All right. We're almost ready. I'm almost done exporting this track so I could load it back up real quick. Give me a second here. I'm almost ready. All right. Exported that one. Save. Now let me load up the mix and bring that one in. All right, here we go. Boom. Where's it at? You see the PD and Pal Shadows. All right. This is it. There it is. Got it. Almost ready. Almost ready. Just a few more seconds here. Just a few more seconds away from round 2. And we're ready. We're ready for round 2. One more thing real quick. Hold on a second. Let me cut off this space here. And with that, we're ready for round 2. Let me push save. All right, here we go. Monday Night Fresh, round 2 for April 21st, 2025. What's up, Chomel? I hope you tuned in, even though you're on the road. Let's go.
Everybody got a gun, so son, I'm not impressed. You run around with the straps and wonder why you stress and wonder.
I just played that joint. All right, the second joint, the next joint in the mix. Round 2, continued.
Heavy rock band. This is a journey into sound. This is a journey into sound. I'm saying, fam, why you wanna with a change fan that's working his game plan on his ass? It's the same way. You niggas ain't stressing me out. You steady worried about the N-word and how you get the intern. I'm about to school you like interns. I burn like a ladder. My thought patterns that form rings around Saturn. My galaxy L, and be careful, acting fake because reality cares. Be careful, Dr. Snakes. But snake charmer, I feel good. Yeah, I got great karma. They hate me like they hated Obama. This is a journey to the hospital, hater. They put that ass on a gurney, then carried you out like a server. What was rule of suicide? Was actually murder and all types of audio forms you ain't heard of. You'll take a disturbance and get your words up. My wordplay is fabulous, immaculate. Everything I spit is accurate mathematics. Musical mayhem, I delete your waveform. While you study my hits like uniform. I write graffiti on the wall, call it hieroglyphic. I'm like speeding all of y'all, how you think it? I am terrific and terrifying. I kill records with the lyrics, and y'all scatter down. We are, and all the haters scatter fly. On that move, but the money. This is a journey into sound. Heavy on the bass. I'm terrible, incomparable to your matrix configuration. I'm incompatible. But best believe it, I'm plugged in. I'm out of the box, get the 10 thugs in. I spit germs like Berlin. I'm sick with the flow, got you sick like turbulence. Hey, don't disturb my dance. You see me moving, you see me moving around the earth like satellites. Ooh, I'm a terabyte. These tools is hella light. That's why they got no keys. These ninjas acting like old kids. Meanwhile, I'm in Alaska, no kids. The cool cats, no kids. I kill them off the dog. A murder with all written. Pay style, I'm freestyle, getting paid in full. I'm Eric B now. This is a journey into sound. This is a journey into sound. Heavy on the bass.
Oh! Big up substance abuse. Damn. That's a double metaphor with that one. I watch this. Yo, it's true, there's nothing new under the sun before. Johnny Cash Man was singing about guns, was all about flash, or just wanna have fun. Was trying to get some ass, or was taking you to class. But y'all got ADD. If I'm gonna listen, y'all better make me think why you say these things. And you don't have to rap about saving trees. It's understood that we're all about making cheese. But your number one goal should be how to blaze these beats. We running the track like our brains and cleats. But that defiant beats that fly in the streets. And I know where to land. This is hip hop, but if you say jump, I don't say when. Respect the past, live in the now, and leave something really your raptor. Perfect this craft like the blast master. And if you ain't caring, staring right past it. It's not just because we airing the fast. We pick up red back. We pick up KRS and your song when you rap. In the future, I can see that we never going back. Like a train, I'm on this track or whatever, never back. And you'll pick up SOS. We pick up red back. We pick up KRS and your song when you rap.
Yeah, sending this one out to Big Slink. Bike with me, Slink.
Them seeing is my craft, sir. I perceive things faster. I come from my future, not my past, sir. I'm smooth like lacquer. We were taught that the past comes first and the future comes after. But the year doesn't matter. I appear as a rapper with rap, SO Trey in the year after. When time doesn't pass you. And you can ask the master what comes after. He replies laughter. The future we after is past disasters, past slashes, flashes, and gun blasts. We don't need apocalyptic pastors. Pump and be a bastard. Hear the blast master and rap after. The future is more colorful and past rappers. Think about that city life, less tractors, more real people, less addicts. No more back for habits, the government's a non-back. So pick up SOJ, and we pick up Red Rap, we pick up KRS, and your subs, where you at? In the future, I can see that we never going back. Like a train, I'm on this track or whatever, never back. Hey, yo, pick up SOJ, and pick up Red Rap, we pick up KRS, and your subs, where you at? In the future, I can see that we never going back. Like a train, I'm on this track or whatever, now back.
Ask me what's more dismal, the future or the past. Cause in the past, rappers had more respect, pub and cash, plus a lot of flash. Guest list with clubs of craft. One more visit played on TV, LPs was selling fast. Who could tell that wouldn't last? Remember getting advances, only advancing to a future that seems established. Chances the past just seeming scandalous. No labels be so shady, not just there was still some labels that the pain was stressing. This is crazy, cause we're never going back. Gotta focus on the merch, the tours, the shows we're rap. Still appreciated cause these beats are disintegrated. Want a future where you don't have to rap like shit to make it. Cause facts have been misstated when it comes to who's the dopest. Got love for yesteryear, but the future's where we're focused. The future where the hope is. True on the stocks some bread, trying to keep some hope alive for the times we got ahead.
So we pick up SOJ, and we pick up Red Rap, we pick up KRS, and your subs, where you at? In the future, I can see that we never going back. Like a train, I'm on this track or whatever, never back. Hey, yo, pick up SOJ, and pick up Red Rap, we pick up KRS, and your subs, where you at? In the future, I can see that we never going back. Like a train, I'm on this track or whatever, down back.
Yo, great shout out to my man Don Chalant. Don Ways One, you know what I'm saying? The original 6 Cents crew, DJ Lion, Cubmaster Kurt. Of course, Blast Master, KRS-One. We ain't never looking back, you know what I'm saying? It's time to move forward.
This little piggy rockin' Air Force One eye. Split the pig wig and turn his ass into pork chop. This little piggy killed Trayvon Martin. No way y'all might hate y'all, the AR sparking. This one pig company shackled down to the anklet. Houdini the cover, put the pig in the blanket. This one pig popping from popping pill to the pop-out. Pop the pig left and properly popping the pop-out. Life is sport, but we drink with the pigskin. Clean bill of health, but he smell like pigment. Heard it before, herbing your horse. You be fucking with pigs like you turn with the. See a pig, slap a pig, nigga, no question. No pork on my phone, but I'ma make an exception. The Don article, Don plan murder. East me, turkey, I keep the spam burger.
There is slowing outrage tonight after an unarmed African American teenager was shot and killed police. There are conflicting reports about what led up to the shooting.
Fuck the pigs, my niggas. A cop walking around with a semi-automatic rifle is terrified. Fuck the pigs, my niggas. Fuck these niggas, man. Tell your bitch suck my dick, nigga.
Dark Cypher defined, see Cypher swan, abomination, I'm on the station, no CSI. Aha says a pig that fly. I don't fuck with no carrots and rip and spit that nine. General Steve, the guard MC, pop a squeeze, turn the copper into hardhead cheese. I consume bomb and sour sig. Fuck a loony tune, fuck your pig, off with your wig. I greet the assalamu alaikum, stop on the pump shot. He turn crooked, cops the bacon on these Brooklyn blocks on day one. You thinking this shit sweet? Your friends weak, the fifth speak, pickle your big feet. Heckler Koch, cop, welcome to Jam Rock. These ram blocks, my man's not fucking with ham hops. The hand hot, 10 combs, the sket chrome. Catch a cow on Patron, smoking like neck bones.
Guys, come in here, respect the break. You know how to see the man, that's mobilize somebody.
All right. We are 9 minutes and 24 seconds into the mix. I'm going to go into autopilot because I see that the volume is not loud enough here. So I'm going to go into autopilot and see if we can get this to play louder. 9:24, right? Let me fast forward to 9:24 in the mix. All right, here we go. For the rest of rounds 2, 3, 4, 5 tonight, we're going to be in autopilot. All right, I want you guys to hear this stuff loudly. Enjoy. Let's go. For those on YouTube right now, go to HipHop Philosophy Radio.mixlr to listen to the stream. HipHop Philosophy Radio.mixlr. We're out on YouTube for the night. Peace.